Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 11 week, gosh I forgot because since we didn't stream the other night, week 5, day 6. So today, we got quite a lot of things. So of course we're back from the hurricane, luckily unharmed and no damage to the house this time because gosh, the last time we had a really bad hurricane a couple years ago, there were so many damages. Actually, earlier this year we got most of that fixed. Like literal years later because the insurance finally kicked in and everything for it, which is nice. But anyways, so today, so we have a lot of things. So first things first, we got a fix to dungeons, dungeon door changes. You've probably already seen this in game. As you guys know, there was that one tool that basically allowed you to, not guaranteed, but more likely get yourself a perfect dungeon. We're still at no perfect dungeons, by the way. But basically, as they say here, hello adventurers, the door randomizer had some detectable patterns. We have changed that so it is truly random, so you know what that means. Top 3 rooms until we get it. I will not stop clicking top 3 until it works. Our original plan is our current plan. It has not changed, though our likelihood of getting it, in theory, should be higher. We have changed it though so that it's truly random. Kudos to the adventurers who have spotted this, but sadly, those patterns will no longer be there. Please enjoy this Dragonite as compensation. I'll take it. And with this Dragonite, if I'm not mistaken, we can actually get ourselves a Dragon Egg. And by a Dragon Egg, I mean get another repeat Dragon, because gosh, that system is still horrible. Anyways, so if we go over to our Dragonite, and buy the Dragonites, and now go check over here, I believe we are indeed at 510, thanks to that little bit of Dragonite there. So with that being said, if we go over to the Soul Forge and click this, we can go get ourselves a repeat dragon. No, let's hope it's a new one. We'll go over a little bit later to stream if it is. Otherwise, we'll see if it's a repeat. 50-50 chance. I actually can't even remember color-wise which ones I have. I believe it's red, green, and yellow. So we need a blue, purple, or brown is what we're looking for here. And we get ourselves... Ooh, that's a blue. Ooh, we got ourselves a weapon. Though we can't get it yet because I don't have it. But there we go. Our first set is now complete. We only need 2 more dragons. So close, yet so far. So very, very far, because you know how RNG is going to be. Honestly, I almost want to go get this weapon next, because they said some other things in the official post that's on the forum. Actually, let me go to that post real quick. So they mentioned some other things, and that they're going to be adding a Dragonite gnome in the future, but they also said they were going to do like some other changes or something. Let me go bring up that post. I read it earlier, however, I have not shown it on stream since I was away at the time. But if I go check the forums, which this page is not broken on here anymore, which is nice. If we go for dungeon feedback, and we go all the way to the top here, let me go read this. So, hello adventurers! Thank you for all your feedback that you have provided around the dungeon rework that was released in update 6.5. We're taking the feedback. And, oh wait, is my mic too loud? No, never mind, it's fine. Okay, never mind. I thought it was the really weird one. Also, thank you, Jason, for the support. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Also, hello, everyone. Before I start reading this, hello, Bill. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Roman. Hello, Henry. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Roman. Hello, JZG. Hello, Defiance. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Draco. Hello, Clipbomb. Thank you, Jason, and hello, Jason, and welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Anyways, so, dungeon doors. As we already saw there, the door randomizer had some detectable patterns. We have changes so that it's truly random, so that means higher chance of top 3. Eventually we'll get it. Maybe today, who knows. Kudos to the adventurers who spotted this. This is the same thing as the other post, but anyways. This is the one I wanted to read. More ways to get Dragonite. We are looking into add a Dragonite gnome, so that's a confirmation of Dragonite gnome coming probably early next year. In the future, similar to the Curse Gnome. No established time yet, but we are considering early next year. Oh, it even says early next year here. So you don't even need a guess. So realistically, based on how they release content, that could be assumed without them even putting that word there. We may also look to have gnome bait for this new dragon gnome. Don't do that, unless it's really easy to obtain. At the moment, we have no plans to change the rewards in dungeons regarding Dragonite. That's unfortunate because they're still random to eggs, so we got lucky today. We have plans we are working on that we hope to introduce coming next year to add support for an alternative means for players to target specific gem dragons. Okay, so you will be able to target gem dragons into the future, though that doesn't help us now. We'll provide more details closer to the time changes are made and released. Anyways, that's a little post on it. You guys might have already seen it. But yeah, we have 4 dragons now. 1 red one. We're already missing purple and brown now. So we'll mess with the blue one a little bit later to stream, though we have a lot of other things. Since I didn't actually start invasions yet, we got a new weapon and a bunch of stuff to go over. Specifically, just only did the basic dailies yesterday. Wait, what's that offer? Why was it so little? Wait, why was that flash offer so little? 1 second. Oh, never mind. I thought that said I thought that said $3.99. I was like, wait, why is that so low? Never mind. $34.99. Never mind. Because I was gonna say, if that was $3.99, I'd probably go for that. If that offer right there was $3.99, if I could ever click the right one, why do you have it like this? But if this was $3.99, I would maybe go for it, but not for that much. That's a bit pricey. Anyways, so yeah, we got a new dragon. We'll mess with that in a little bit. Let's go do the world event, since we weren't able to go over it, or sorry, invasion event, since we weren't able to go over it last night. And this event does require you to go to stage 8 in order to get all rewards. You'll get 65 gems and an orb for going up to that point. So even if your guild was completely done with the rewards, which they aren't quite yet, but even if they were, we'd still have to go up to that point in order to get all of our progress, if you wanted to have all of it. Another thing that we need to do to get everything is spend 210 gems here, or get it in Soul Forge if you so wish, for this new construct weapon. I went over this on Monday? I think it was Monday. Explodes a bunch of brown gems and grants a random status effect to all construct allies, then summons a construct troop. So overall, this has potential to be decent, obviously, in any kind of pure construct build, most notably anything purely based from Hellcrag, which is kind of funny because this weapon is from Drakzoom and not from Hellcrag, as you'd kind of expect for a weapon like this that is construct based. But I guess Drakzoom does have a decent solid number of constructs as well. But anyways, let's go get this weapon. It also, and actually never mind, I don't believe it has any decent effect, which is the only bad thing about this weapon. I believe when you get it fully upgraded, it does not actually gain anything of particular relevance. So if we go over to weapon, go over to upgradable, I am pretty sure this is pretty underwhelming. The weapon itself is good, but the things it gets as its benefits are bad. Like giving extra mech when it's a construct-based weapon, that's bad. Burning the first enemy is good. Everything else is very average on it, but nonetheless, we will still fully max it out. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's go and actually mess with the event. So we showed a team earlier. Might as well just grab whatever that team is. Construct Invasions. We went with Double Chalcedony, Doomed Club, and Chernobog. I don't see why not. Seems perfectly fine, though we probably want to run Pure Magic for running it that way then, since we already have a 50% mana start across our entire team. And we'll roll this for the towers for now. Oh yeah, I never did put one of the Construct killers in here, did I? What is the Construct killer? Hold up. Tower. Oh, hold up. It is brown. I could try squeezing that in if I wanted to. Actually, I probably should have earlier. I just saw higher mana accumulation and was like, ooh, higher mana. We could always get rid of Brownstorm. We could always do it that way. That way we have a damage pressure just in case. I don't feel like we're necessarily going to need it, but it still helps out. Let's see. If the Dragonite Gnome is as rare, yeah, that would be kind of bad. Well, I don't know. The biggest issue with Dragonites is a lot of the fixes for Dragonite are going to come beyond the point where it's useful. So it'll help newer players, but not everyone else as much. It almost reminds me of the Underworld changes, where while some of them are still pretty good for endgame players as well, a lot of it was mostly targeted to help newer players. And I feel like that's the same thing that's going to ultimately end up happening with this other resource, with Dragonite, is by the time they actually implement the changes to make Dragonite, like, good, or, you know, to make it balanced, as far as the accumulation, how you target stuff, everything like that, like, everyone who's playing a bunch is already going to have it all done. So by the time they do the quality of life for it, it's already too late. Is essentially what's going to happen with Dragonite at this point, which is not ideal, but seems to be the current trajectory, since, of course, the patch for this month and next month are probably already predetermined as far as what we're getting. Next month, or this month, it's going to be the Halloween update, and then next month it's going to be not only the anniversary update, but the update from September that was delayed all the way till November. When we're going to be getting the Broken Spire rework, which was supposed to happen during Broken Spire week the other week, however, got delayed to sometime in November, of which we do not know exactly when. Okay, so we'll take that out. Oh yeah, I can't target. Oh gosh, so much we can't target. Also, has the stream been lagging at all, by the way? It's one of the reasons why I didn't stream last night. Technically, we did have electricity by then, but my connection was not that stable at all. And apparently, it still seems kind of sketchy for streaming. So let me know. Because YouTube in my program keeps saying it's like stuttering. It says I have dropped 11,000 frames. Apparently, I'm dropping frames by the second. So is it like stuttering a bunch? This is why I didn't stream last night. Apparently, they still haven't fully fixed it then, if it's stuttering that much. But yeah, is it super stuttery right now? Because if my other computer is any indication, and the number of dropped frames, it definitely is. Because it's dropping frames by the second. Let's see. What do we need here? I'll throw the other one. Apparently they didn't fully fix the connection. But hopefully that'll be fixed by tomorrow night. Unless they had more use for Dragon. Yeah, that's the other thing that will happen too. What will happen with Dragonite? It will become like Cursed Runes, where it gets almost no purpose. Because Cursed Runes was good for upgrading the Soul Forge. It was good for getting all unique rewards. But then after that, while there were still things to use it on, there wasn't really much. And the big issue with Dragonite is all the rewards are unique rewards. So what's going to happen after then? Like, you're just bottlenecked into getting nothing. Oh, it is a little bit laggy? Alright, well, hopefully it'll fix itself naturally. Because I don't think there's anything I can do about it. It was even worse last night, which is why I didn't bother streaming. But apparently it's still not fully fixed. Hopefully it will be by tomorrow. Yeah, overall the hurricane wasn't too bad. We did lose electricity for several hours. But it was mostly just wind. Like, obviously we still got a little bit of rain, but it was mostly just a lot of wind. Stuff like hitting against the house, stuff like that. It was very noisy, that's for sure. But no damages, luckily, this time around. Let's see. We'll take that one over. Last night you finally finished leveling all your classes to 100. Congrats. It's a big milestone right there. Huge, huge, huge congrats. Very nice. You pulled your 5th dragon, Tyrion. Nice. Now you only need 1 more. I'm still on the last 2. We're getting there. So close, yet so far. I'm scared to pull any more eggs, though. I kind of want to get the weapon and start hoarding them next, I think. Because we're so close, where it's statistically now more likely that we'll get a repeat than not get a repeat, which makes me want to not open any eggs. Because if we put to consideration the amount of time it's going to take before we will have all the resources between now and then, we can make the assumption that they will fix it by the time we have enough Dragonite. So we could just hold all the Dragonite, get the weapon next, hold and hoard all the rest of the Dragonite, and then by the time they make it so we could like target eggs or something, we will then be able to go get the last 2 dragons we need at 100% consistency, ideally. Or at least a better chances than what we have now. Because if it makes it, like, per category, like I'm not sure if they'll let you target the dragon specifically. But if they at least, like, break the drop table into 2 different drop tables, that will still make it more likely. Since the only 2 dragons we need are in the other drop table, giving us a very high chance that even under that system, we'd still be able to target it. Pretty much. Not exactly, but closer to what it is now. So I think my game plan at this point is to get the weapon that we're now capable of getting for 500 Dragonite, then just hoard the rest of my Dragonite until they fix the system for it. And I think that's my current game plan. Because once you get to the point where you have 4 or more dragons, the likelihood you're getting one you don't have is very high, comparatively. Like, when you're at 3, it's like 50-50, essentially. But once you get beyond that, you have a much higher chance of not getting a... you have a higher chance of getting a repeat than not getting a repeat. And I don't want to risk that. And I think it will just be better to wait it out at that point. So this dragon that we have will probably be the last one we'll be going over for a little while. Though we will be a little bit later to stream. Just want to get done the at least basic evasions for now. Mostly just want to hit the 4th battle. Then we'll go and probably hand out a code. And then we'll go and maybe we'll swing the little dragon egg. Actually, I just realized I haven't done the dungeons yet, have I? Got to keep clicking the top 3 rooms until it works. We're going to do it until it works. Hello, Lester. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Jonian as well. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Welcome, everyone. Hope all has been well. We need to remove that barrier as quickly as we possibly can here. Let's go poke him right there so we can get the barrier removed, get all of our mana that we need. Just keep doing it again. And we do have an AoE option, so we are going to be going for that in a second. That's one of the reasons I had to Chalstanis here. So we can kind of just go for the clear with the weapon. Had a 16.67% chance per egg, yeah. It's a very weird system. I'm not sure why they set it up the way they did. Like, I still don't like that Dragonite is so random as well. Like, I wouldn't mind it being random if the main way you accumulated it wasn't random. Because the main way that you accumulate it is, of course, from... Well, one of them's not random, one of them is. It's from perfect dungeons and from doing, you know, buying it with gems. However, the perfect dungeon one is very, very annoying since it's pretty much luck-based. Like, I would have considered it more balanced if it was just, like, you know, a consistent amount of Dragonite per day. But then had, like, a random offer for gems where it's like, oh, yeah, you can get it some days. Kind of like how deeds are, like Imperials. Like, sometimes you just get lucky and you get some more Imperials. Other times you don't. Well, it's not a perfect system. That's better than, like, how Dragonite's currently distributed. Like, we still need more ways to get deeds, too. That's the other big issue, I would say, right now. Is the deed economy for the game is not the greatest. Also, gosh, are we still lagging like crazy? I have never seen a stream where our dropped frames are going up by the second. That's actually kind of insane. I have never seen that. What's kind of funny is it says 30 FPS over there, but then my dropped frame shows 65%. Which means only our stream is basically playing at 10 frames per second then, essentially. Oh gosh. Because we're dropping exactly 65% of frames on the dot. It's not even like fluctuating how many it's dropping. It's exactly 65%. Is it making the audio all weird as well? Or just the visual? Hopefully it's just the visual. Yeah, hopefully that'll be fixed by tomorrow too. I thought by now it would have been, but apparently not. You got your second red dragon yesterday? Ah, that's unfortunate. It happens though. If anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Make sure to do so. Actually, maybe I should hold off on going over the blue dragon then. Because if the stream is so stuttery right now, it won't even be that understandable. So we might just wait till tomorrow night to go over it. Even though we got it tonight. Back when we have all of our frames. 2 codes tonight, 1 for the Friday. We'll hand out 2 tomorrow. Though we will hand out 1 as soon as we get done the thing today. But yeah, we'll hand out 2 tomorrow. Maybe even 3. When the stream's less stuttery. You know what, I'm just gonna hit him directly. Oh wait, I forgot, you double poke, don't you? I actually completely forgot about that. Wait. Deal damage to an enemy and a 30% chance to... Oh, that's why I forgot about it. It's such a small percent chance, but when it hits, it's nice. Ironically, 1, 2, 3 was near impossible, but now it's not, so we'll eventually get it. Yes, the stream is stuttering. It has to do likely with the hurricane and will hopefully be fixed tomorrow. Like, the hurricane's not here anymore, but, you know, the infrastructure for connection and electricity, you know, that's still not fully up yet or back up yet. Like, we have electricity, we have internet, but, yeah, they're still kind of sketchy. So hopefully this will be fixed by tomorrow night, all the stutteriness. We're literally dropping exactly 65% of all frames. What I find really impressive is that it is perfectly dropping 65% of all frames. Like, it's not fluctuating at all. It has dropped 21,000 frames so far this stream. Which is a number I have never seen. But yeah, it is turning like crazy. Because we're basically going at 10 frames per second instead of 30. Does it just keep cutting out? Okay, that kind of makes sense too. Yeah, unfortunately, from a connection perspective, there isn't anything you can do about it. Until they just fix the infrastructure for it from the hurricane. That's why we didn't stream last night, and I assumed it would be fixed by now, but apparently not. Which is unfortunate. Even the one on screen is frozen, is it? That shouldn't be the fault of my connection, though. That's just that thing being weird. Let's see. Is it? On my screen, it's showing that's live. Never mind. The one on screen looks like it's working. It's just the stream is probably lagging so much that it looks like it's behind. Because that thing above me actually is working. Though it could be that the stream is so far behind from all the stuttering that it's not live. Yeah, that's one way to technically try to smooth it out. If you watch a stream like 15 seconds in the past, because we don't have it to set like 1-to-1 live. So if you watch it like 15 seconds in the past, it should stutter a bit less, though probably still will stutter some. Where's the infos on next year's changes to Dragonite? Oh, we just read it. It was on the forum. It's right here. Dungeon feedback. If you go to the Gems of War forum and go to dungeon feedback, or to this link right here. If someone who's a mod could post that link into chat, that'd be great. But if you go to gemsofwar.com underneath dungeon feedback on the forum, it brings you here. So if you go to actually, how do you get here? So if you go to gemsofwar.com, you then click on the forum, And then you click on probably one of the first chats here because it's being discussed a lot. Dungeon feedback. We get to here, and it talks about all the things. We went over this a little bit earlier, but it goes over like how they're going to introduce a pet gnome or not pet gnome, I mean a Dragonite gnome, as well as changes to targeting the gem dragon eggs and all that. But yeah, the whole response was here, as well as a 166 response discussion. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Because that's the rest of the explanation beyond the little post that was within the game itself. Alright, we have now hit the final section, so let me go hand out a code to you guys. And then we'll go and I guess clear out the other dailies. And apparently this might be a little bit of a shorter stream as well, kind of like the other night. Not because I don't want to keep streaming, but if the stream's going to be this stuttery the entire time, I feel like we probably should end it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Because you guys are the ones who are watching it right now. Because obviously me just talking right now, everything looks normal, but then if I look at the thing, it's very, very extremely stuttery. But that's completely a connection thing that is beyond my current control. 1 second, I'm trying to get you guys this code. Okay, apparently I'm not going to be getting the other thing, but there you guys go. There's the redeem code in chat. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section, which if we go head back over here, if you go to gemsofwar.com and click on redeem code, you get over to the good old redeem code section page. Whatever is in bottom left corner of settings is what you put in for your invite code. A redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters. And let me just grab that right there. And give same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Oh, and there's all of our event rewards as well. So here's the redeem code reward, of course, as per usual. And here's all the rewards that you normally get for invasions, which is 65 gems and 1 orb, as per usual, combined with all the other rewards that you get as a guild. But those are specifically per person, so definitely make sure every invasion event to always do at least up to this point. I just will end up giving you all rewards, and we'll do a little bit more of them later. However, for now, let's go clear out everything else. We do want 20% mana start back, so let me go set that back. We do not have anything good over there. I didn't even open that, just opened it on its own. Oh yeah, let's go do our dungeons! We haven't done our dungeons yet today. So we can now go top 3 and hope we get it. Nope, I will still hit the first trap every single time. Double trap! No! No way. Actually, this is the exact thing that happened last stream. Or not last stream, but last night when I did it off stream. I got trap, reward, or you know, whatever this thing is. And then triple room on bottom. Honestly, I'm about to start going triple bottom. Instead of triple top. Because gosh, why are traps still occurring here like all the time? Anyways, like, is anyone else still getting traps there always? Because I have not seen any reduction in the number of traps that occur in the first 2 rooms, particularly the first one, but also just both of them. The live chat's not frozen, it's just super delayed. Yeah, the one on screen, honestly, the whole stream probably is. It's running literally at 35% frames. It's dropping 65% of its total frames. Which is kind of insane. I'm actually even more surprised that it is stable. Like, that the stream hasn't, like, crashed yet. Because it's consistently staying at an exactly 65% rate, which is very strange. I've never seen that before. But yeah, I think we'll just end it early then, if you guys don't mind. Might need to stream a little bit longer tomorrow then. Hopefully with a stable connection. And we'll hand out a few redeem codes tomorrow night as well. Similar to the other night, though not because of the horror game, but this time because... Well, technically this is because of the horror game. But it's because it passed rather than coming. Because that's the main reason why our connection is so bad. It's been this bad since, pretty much since it's been back online. Like, it works, but it's not that stable. Which is very unfortunate. If nothing else, it shouldn't affect me covering the video on Monday. Because even though we're still connected to the internet for Gems of War itself, when I've been playing it, hasn't been stuttering at all. Like, you guys might not be able to notice because of the stream stuttering. But the actual gameplay itself is not stuttering in any way, shape, or form. Nor with any delays. It's just the stream itself is. So when I record a video, it'd be perfectly stable. It would just take longer for it to upload. And hopefully it'll be fixed by tomorrow night. Oh yeah, you don't have Storm to make your damage go higher. I kind of forgot one of the perks or anti-perks was Stun, which is bad because I need that for my Storm, and without Storm, we don't get double damage on Phoenicia, and without double damage on Phoenicia, we don't one-shot them. But yeah, anyways, guys, I think we might end up ending it here, though. Apparently, I still need to do one more battle. So here, let's grab some glory. For glory! But yeah, we'll end up ending it for tonight then, and then just do a bit of a longer stream tomorrow. I stream for the hour? I don't know, if it's that stuttery, though. I don't feel like we should. Like, I'm watching the frames right now. It has literally dropped 30,000 frames. A number of which I've never seen before. Like, I can't imagine that's particularly watchable. If it's dropping that many frames. I wonder if the output after the fact will be stable, though. Or pull it. No, I think we're just going to do it a little bit longer tomorrow night. We could pull it, though. I don't see why not. Okay, poll. Should we keep streaming or just do longer tomorrow? Let's see. Keep streaming with dropped frames. Or just do longer tomorrow. Because we're going to need to go over Blue Dragon tomorrow, as well as all the spoilers, as well as, you know, all the normal stuff. Let's see. Keep streaming longer tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, we'll pull it real quick. There we go. That is the poll. Also, gosh, double traits. I hate when we get a daily like this, where we get two completely useless things and one that is nearly useless, at least relative to the quantity accumulated. Because obviously, Glory's not useless. Like, it has quite a few purposes. Speaking of which, did I ever buy the 10 keys this week? I did. Anyways, let's see. So as far as all... Oh, I just made the dimensions wrong. Let me go fix that. Hey, when I do that. But there we go. It is now all fixed. There we go. Anyways. So let me go check the ward event, because I don't believe my guild has finished it yet, and I should probably go help them a little. Nope. Okay, let me go do some ward event then. We've still been using the same team, Rope Dart and Ubistet. If you haven't gotten this yet, last week to go get Rope Dart and Ubistet. Particularly Rope Dart, because it's the more relevant of the two. Also, I like how the polls like evenly split 50-50. That is a very evenly divided poll. Give me that mana accumulation. We definitely need it. Oh wait, I forgot to set the Ubistet. Fail. I did that to set up Ubistet and then forgot and then killed him. Mistakes have been made. Whoops. Yeah, top 3, but was first for you. Oh, nice. We will eventually get top 3. Now that actually has an equal chance of occurring. It doesn't have like an artificially weighted lower chance of it happening. Someone got perfect 1, 2, 3 in Discord today? I will get it at some point. We will keep clicking those top 3 until it works. I don't care how long it takes. It could take a month. We will keep hitting top 3 until it works. You always choose 4, 2, and 6 in that order, then go from there. Interesting. Yeah, my strategy has always just been top 3, but there's a lot of ways you could go about it. Though, if it's evenly weighted, it doesn't really matter how you go about it. Like before when it was different, like obviously it mattered. However, if they're all weighted exactly the same, which is the way that it should be, but if they're all just weighted exactly the same, then it doesn't really matter how you click them. Or at least in theory, it shouldn't. So far, Keep Streaming is barely winning. And we are still streaming. What I don't understand about the current stream, though, right now, is how we're exactly losing 65% of frames. It can't be something in my settings. Because all the settings are exactly the same. I just find it extremely weird I'm losing exactly 65%. Because normally if you're dropping frames, it fluctuates how much you're dropping. But we are dropping a very exceedingly consistent number. So hello, Barbara! Welcome, welcome. Let's see, let me go to the live one. How much is it still stuttering? Wait, is it far behind? I'm looking at it on my other screen. It just showed us got done with dungeon? Was it that far behind? Wait, hold up. Is it actually where we currently are right now? Or is my other computer just being weird?